pleased to meet ya. If you'll be my friend, I'll tell you all about myself. For instance, do you know why I'm always looking around? Because I want to see everything that's going on. And you know why I talk all the time? Because I got lots to say. Good morning, Red Riding Hood, said the wolf. Good morning, Mr. Wolf, I said. Where are you going, Red Riding Hood? Said the wolf. To Grandma's house, Mr. Wolf, I said. Well, listen, Red Riding Hood, said the wolf. I've got a great idea. Why don't you take your grandma some flowers? Good idea, Mr. Wolf, I said. I better start picking them right away. Then the wolf said goodbye and went off into the forest. Well, was that old wolf dumb or what? I knew all the time he was going to go straight to Grandma's house, so I took a shortcut and beat him to it. Sure enough, pretty soon there was a knock on Grandma's door. I looked through the people, and who do you think I saw? You guessed it, the big bad wolf. But picture this, that silly old wolf was wearing a red cape just like mine. He was pretending to be me. Then the wolf knocked on the door again. Who's there? I said in Grandma's voice. It is I, Little Red Riding Hood, said the wolf. But Red Riding Hood, I said, what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, said the wolf. But Red Riding Hood, I said, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, said the wolf. But Red Riding Hood, I said, what big hands you have. The better to catch you with, said the wolf. And I'm not Red Riding Hood. I'm the big bad wolf. And I'm not Grandma, I said. I'm Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm not going to let you in. So get out of here and go right back into the woods where you belong. Well, that poor old wolf was so surprised, he just turned right around and went straight home. And guess what? I never saw old Mr. Wolf in those woods again. I sure am having fun. I'm so glad you're my friend. You're the very most fun I've ever found, and you're my friend. You're especially nice to be around, and you're my friend. I'm so happy I've got a pal to tell my feelings to. No one else means more to me than you. If you want, you can turn my tape over now, or you can talk and I'll listen. But whatever you do, just remember I'll be talking to you. What letter makes the fox sound? The letter is S. Are you a good speller or what? I sure have lots of fun with you. And you know, we could have some adventures too. Let me sing you a song about my favorite kind of adventures. Storybook adventures, they're the greatest kind. There's no end to all the fun you'll find. You can have adventures and still be safe at home with a storybook adventure of your own. How about it? Let's have an adventure. One of my favorite things to do is go to the zoo. Last time I went, I saw 5 funny little monkeys. They reminded me of a game I know. Here's what you do. Hold 5 fingers up in the air, and when I say one fell off, you put one of your fingers down. Here we go. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Did you put one of your fingers down? Now you should have 4 fingers in the air. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Are you a little monkey? I didn't think so. I've got a favorite ball, I bounce, bounce, bounce. I've got a favorite song, I sing, tra-la. I've got a favorite doll, I rock, rock, rock. Oh, how I love my favorite thing. Favorite things can be old or new, just as long as they're loved by you. I've got a favorite ball, I bounce, bounce, bounce. I've got a favorite song, I sing, tra-la. I've got a favorite doll, I rock, rock, rock. Oh, how I love my favorite thing. My mom has some favorite things, too, and one of them is a teapot. Would you like to pretend you're a teapot? It's easy. I'll tell you how, and then we'll sing a teapot song. Put one hand on your hip and let your elbow stick out to the side. That's the handle of the teapot. Now put your other arm straight out to the side. That's the spout where the tea comes out. And pretend you're pouring the tea. All right, here we go. I love my sneakers so much, I'm going to tell you a story about them. While you're listening, you can make sure I'm all dressed to go to the park, because that's where this story happens. One day, I made the biggest peanut butter and bologna sandwich you ever saw, and I packed it in my lunchbox and went to the park for a picnic. As soon as I got there, I took my socks and sneakers off, because I like to feel the grass between my toes. Don't you? So anyway, I had lots of fun playing with my friends. But then it was time for lunch. And guess what? When I got back to my picnic blanket, I found the cutest little puppy. And picture this. That cute little puppy was chewing on one of my sneakers. "Oh no," I said. "Please give me back my sneaker, little puppy." But that puppy wouldn't let go. Every time I tried to get near him, he ran away from me. First he ran around the jungle gym, then he ran behind a tree, and then I chased him right through the middle of a baseball game. But I couldn't catch him. I just didn't know what I was going to do next. You can't get very far in just one sneaker, if you know what I mean. Then all of a sudden, I had the best idea. I opened my lunchbox, I took the bologna out of my sandwich, and I said, "Here, puppy, puppy, look what I've got for you." Then I dropped the bologna right in front of him. Well, as soon as that silly old puppy saw the bologna, he let go of my sneaker. Can you believe it? I don't think I'll ever take my sneakers off again. I might even sleep in them. Just kidding, but I really do love them. Roses are red, my sneakers are pink. They're my favorite things in the world, I think. Hey, I made up a rhyme. Knock, knock. Now you say, "Who's there?" Annie. Now you say, "Annie who?" Anybody home? Get it? Anybody home? Knock, knock. Wanda. Want to hear another knock-knock joke? You do? Well, I've got lots more, and I'll tell them to you sometime. But right now, it's time to sing again. How can you keep on sleeping when we are